The next exercise of the day will be arm crosses. This is a timed exercise we'll perform for the applicable duration. Position of the exercise, move. Ready, begin. The next exercise of the day will be arm circles. This is a 4-count exercise we'll perform for the applicable repetitions. Position of the exercise, move. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The next exercise of the day will be jumping jacks. This is a 4-count exercise we'll perform for the applicable repetitions. Position of the exercise, move. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The next exercise of the day will be in-place high knees. This is a 4-count exercise we'll perform for the applicable repetitions. Position of the exercise, move. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The next exercise of the day will be high kicks. This is a 2-count exercise we'll perform for the applicable repetitions. Position of the exercise, move. Ready, begin. Up, up. The next exercise of the day is side lunges. This is a timed exercise we'll perform for the applicable duration. Position of the exercise, move. Ready, begin. The next exercise of the day is butterfly stretches. This is a timed exercise we'll perform for the applicable duration. Position of the exercise, move. Ready? Begin. The next exercise of the day is toe touches. This is a timed exercise we'll perform for the applicable duration. For position of the exercise, move. Ready, begin. The next exercise of the day is quad pulls. This is a timed exercise we'll perform for the applicable duration. Position of the exercise, move. Ready, begin. The next exercise of the day is knee hugs. This is a timed exercise we'll perform for the applicable duration. Position of the exercise, move. Ready, begin. The next exercise of the day is calf stretches. This is a timed exercise we'll perform for the applicable duration. Position of the exercise, move. Ready, begin.
This is Aaron Leach, Little Rock Air Force Base exercise physiologist. What we're doing today is we're looking at decreasing injury through proper movement. Today's exercise is the push-up. We see this a lot, so we want to practice proper movement in the push-up. So go ahead and go down for me. What we're going to look first is we want the head and neck in a neutral position along with the spine. Next, we're going to look at hand placement right outside the shoulder. Go in the up position for me. You want the knuckles directly underneath the shoulder. Wrist a little further back, maybe in the middle of the shoulder. Go down. Next is hand placement. We want the hand, index finger and thumb in an L-shaped finger spread. Go ahead and do that for me. Up, there we go. Now, go back down. When we look at elbows always want to flare out. So we want to put those elbows in, drive them together when you go up, go in the up position. Now he's locking out. Per AFI, you don't lock out, you go to fully extended, but it's showing how he's pivoting and actually rotating that elbow, protect the joint. Next is you see the forearm's perpendicular to the ground, which is going to help. Not a lot of pressure on the wrist. All right, go back up for me. Another problem we have is I want him, see how he's straightening out his back? What he's doing is taking his top of his hip bone, his rib cage, he's driving it together and squeezing his back end to keep that back solid. Do a movement, do one rep. So you see that movement's nice and solid in a straight line. Lastly, go ahead and down for me. We have the feet. You can have them together, 12 inches apart. It's personal preference. I like them 12 inches apart. It's a better base of support for me. Why don't you go ahead and do a few good reps for me. Good, go ahead and relax. What you can do as a PTL, use that as your flight or squadron level. It's a great tool to utilize. Until next time. And remember, what's the point of doing anything less than excellent? Welcome back, Little Rock Air Force Base. Here with the PTL, working on tools for the Air Force sit-up. We're big on efficiency of movement. So how can we do that? Neutral spine, we want to have hands on chest, just like AFI states. Elbows, shortest distance from elbow to thigh, anywhere from below the knee to the crease in the hip. Shoulders, sometimes people keep the shoulders, she wants to drive those shoulders forward to give her the shortest distance here. Back has got to be flat, so she needs to engage that core, drive the pelvis and the ribs together. So when she goes to start, she's driving that pelvis together. She's going to stay in this position till she can't hold this core stability any longer. So go ahead and do 5 for me. Up, bottom of shoulder blades are touching. Keep that core engaged. And good, relax.
Next exercise of the day will be a 1.5 mile run. If you are on a regular track, you will run 6 laps around. Position of the exercise, move. Ready? Begin.
6, 10. One for teamwork. Down out there. Teamwork. One for fallen comrades. Down out there. Fallen comrades. Recover.